Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. Today we are coming back to the season 2 cast. Well, I mean, you maybe have seen the video, but I'm talking about Total Drama Squid Game that I did 6 months ago, and that made 1k views. That was shocking to see it. I guess because the hype for season 3 of Squid Game and All Stars was still happening at the time. Yeah. So that's why I've decided to make season 2. How long is. No, this is. No, no. No, July. About July ish. I'm sorry. I mean, not 2024. So here is season 2. I have included a host, even Jared. So the hosts, of course, Chris and Chef. I guess also plainly is a host ish. Dawn. We've got Jared, Trevor, Derek, Jensen, Crystal, Marcus, and Nina, and Emily, and oh my god, I can't remember her name. Was it like Victoria? It was Victoria, wasn't it? And they're here to also do it. So I'm including the reality resort cast as well, with Seth, Kylie, Charles, Monica, Tino, Finn, Sarah, Marcus, Drew, Annalise, Olive, Brad, Topaz, VJ, and Isadore. I've only seen 2 episodes, so I'm very unsure how I would place them. So let's hear our contestants: Chris, Chef, Ezekiel, Eva, Noah, Justin, Katie, Tyler, Izzy, Cody, Beth, Sadie, Courtney, Harold, Trent, Bridget, Lindsay, DJ, Jeff, LaShawna, Duncan, Heather, Owen, Gwen, Sierra, Alejandro, Blaney, Stacy, Dakota, B, Dawn, Sam, Brick, Maria, Mike, Joe, Scott, Zoe, Lightning, Cameron, Beardo, Leonard, Amy, Rodney, Sammy, Ella, Topher, Dave, Scarlett, Max, Jasmine, Sugar, Sky, Sean, Caleb, Axel, Nichelle, Lauren, Damien, MK, Raj, Wayne, Ripper, Z, Chase, Emma, Julia, Millie, Bowie, Priya, Don, Tammy, Jerry, Pete, Mary, Ellendy, Laurie, Miles, Tom, Jen, Taylor, Kelly, Jay, Mickey, Lorenzo, Chet, Spud, Rock, Dwayne Jr. and Dwayne Sr., Louis, Crimson, Stephanie, Ryan, Devin, Kerry, Emma, Kitty, Jose, Jaquez, Sanders, MacArthur, Brody, Jared, Trevor, Derek, Jensen, Will, Drew, Nick, Lil, Ashley, Dan, Gabby, Gret, Tom, Jake, Alec, Ellie, Fiore, Miriam, Crystal, Marcus, Nina, Oliver, Kai, Connor, Maggie, Yule, Tess, Lake, Carol, Ali, Rosa, Hunter, Aiden, Ria, James, Emily, Alessio, Ted, Diego, Tristan, Linda, Ivy, Benji, Richard, Natalia, Spencer, Marissa, Zaid, Amelie, Isabel, Hannah, Anastasia, Jade, Logan, Victoria, Seth, Kylie, Charles, Monica, Tino, Finn, Sarah, Marcus, Drew, Annalise, Olive, Brad, Topaz, VJ, and Isadore. God, that was a mouthful. And our first challenge is, of course, red light, green light, which still happens. So, obvious boots, Jay and Mickey, because they're literally prone to anxiety. I think that Katie and Sadie and Beth are all screwed because they would be instantly pushed past. I feel like everyone will be sick of Stacy, so I think she goes. I think Dave still goes. I'm not a huge fan on him, but I still think he's a whiny idiot, and I think he would be killed. I think Tammy as well would be also killed, even though she is good at visiting and being careful. I really just think Kylie and I can't remember her name. She's the only character I can't think of that is just too naive. I feel like Stephanie and Ryan are gone. I think Laurie is gone, but not Miles. I think Mary is gone, but not Elodie. And I would say, also, I would say Nina gets screwed. I feel like Ezekiel. No, I'm joking. I'm saying Blaney. Um, I really just think Beardo doesn't make it in time. I think Leonard doesn't make it in time as well. I say that MacArthur doesn't make it. I think Seth sadly doesn't make it either. I think yeah, Ripple and Axel are gonna make it. I feel like Sammy will push Amy into the censors. Rodney will be eliminated as well. I still have kind of a feeling this will say goodbye to Josie and Jaquez because they're too focused, which makes them confused. I think Maggie and Kai go. And I feel like the last go by is Oliver because he's too naive. So yes, that is 16 and 9. That's 25 contestants killed, so that's 113 contestants left. So now we have the 6-leg pentathlon, but if I divide by 6, that is 18 teams minus 2 people. Still 102 people have to be killed and to be sacrificed. And I have a feeling the last two to not really get a team are sadly Ezekiel and Eva, so I think that would be both eliminated immediately. And I think the teams would be Noah, Owen, Emma. Where are you, Emma? Emma, Kitty, and where are you, Izzy? There you are, Izzy. And I would say they also get Alec in as well. I feel like Team 2 will be priced out of Chris, Chef, Crystal, Marcus, Jared, and Jensen. I have a feeling Justin would make an alliance with Alejandro, Caleb, Tino, who else? Maybe also, and maybe Derek and Trevor to make a 6. Sam, Dakota, Dawn, B, Sierra, and Cody going to 6. I feel like Courtney, Duncan, Gwen, Trent, no, I'm gonna say no more, but I feel like people that would get eliminated are Topaz, um, Olive, yeah, Olive, Drew, where are you, Drew? Where's the other Drew? Well, I sadly would say that Ashley still stays and just cries about Will, but also Lil. I feel like we say goodbye to Yule. I feel like we say sadly goodbye to Richard and Zaid. I feel like Millie gets screwed, and that means Priya's gone as well. And this really just feels bad for Caleb. Sugar, I think Max would be screwed because Scarlet wouldn't go with him. Ella is just too naive. Taylor and Kelly are just too annoying in this timeline. Sierra, I feel like Sierra, Cody are both already gone as well. And I feel like Trent goes as well. Trent gets killed. I feel like Lindsay, because she's still Lindsay actually gets killed in red light green light, which makes more sense in this thing. I feel like Marcus and we say goodbye to Marcus and Victoria. I think. I also say I think we go say goodbye to Ivy as well with Zayd and Tristan as well, which is it is very sad, but it's truthful at least. I feel like Brody, Jeff, and Bridget all just get killed altogether. And Maria will pull Mike and get them both killed, which just makes Zoe cry, and Cameron has to come for her. Lightning is too dumb, so I feel like he gets also killed in red light, green light. I'm sorry, I'm adding revisions to it. Devin and Kerry are just smooching each other. And I feel like Dwayne would just sacrifice himself for Junior. And I feel like, sadly, also Z is too chill, so I feel like he will be eliminated. And Finn's also too chill, I think. Miles is way too chill as well. Everyone who's chill would maybe be screwed. And I feel the last elimination will go to... I have to sadly say this, but I feel like it's going to be Linda. I feel like someone's going to push her out the way. Maybe Ted or something. And that is 33 contestants eliminated. We are now at the final 80, I think. Yes, the final 80. And we have Mingle next. I feel like Kitty sacrifices herself. I feel like Chris and Chef die together. Jared, Marcus, Tino, Trevor. No, Derek would be more likely killed. Dakota. I would say B. I would say DJ. I think like this will be bye to Heather. I feel like we say goodbye to Don because I feel like all the hosts are getting killed. Monica, I think, is dead, and also Charles sacrifices himself for Sarah. Marissa sacrifices herself to Anastasia. I feel like Lake sacrifices herself for Rosa. I feel like Owen will sacrifice himself for Noah, and I feel like Izzy is depressed as well, depressed as hell now. I feel like Ellie. I think actually, wait, Gabby could sacrifice herself for Ellie. Ted just gets screwed. Natalia gets screwed. Isabel gets screwed. Jade is okay. Annalise gets screwed. I think Hunter. No, Ali gets killed. Carol gets killed. I feel like Miriam sacrifices herself for Tom and Jake. I have a sad feeling Ashley gets eliminated here. Louis and Crimson die together, and so does Sanders. I feel like Spud is gonna be eliminated. I feel like Wade will sacrifice himself for Raj. I feel like this is where Gwen gets killed because Courtney still has that budding rage and accidentally kills Gwen in the process. I feel like Joe would maybe be killed as well. I feel like Ripper will have to sacrifice herself for Axel. I feel like we say goodbye to also Jake as well, who also sacrifices himself for Tom. And I feel like Sky, Sean, Jen, Jerry, Pete, Emma, Jensen, Caleb, LaShawn, Tyler, Chet, Lorenzo, Alessio, and Diego all get killed. That is... And then minus the extra 5 and 5, that's 10. So we're at 38 contestants now. Wait, 32, 40. No, wait. Did I count wrong? I don't know. I don't know how many contestants are left, but we have a couple kills in the bathroom brawl. I feel like it's in the males, so all females are safe. So Connor, Brad, Logan, Trevor, Harold, Cameron, Junior, Bowie, um, and I feel that's it. That's all just people that get killed in the bathroom brawl, mostly because of Bowie. And in the midnight brawl, dumb people will get killed, but I feel like Tom, Elodie, all both gone. Lauren gets killed by, but just before she finishes off, Jasmine, which is shocking, yes. Rock gets killed for being too chill. MK, I think, gets killed, which makes Julia go on a blood spree, killing Amelie, VJ, Ellie, and Brick. Actually, I'm joking, not Ellie, but Izzy. And James gets killed, so that means also Aiden gets killed. And I feel like the last few kills go to Nick, Rosa. I'm joking, not Rosa. Scarlett, Zoe, and Nichelle. And now we have the final 32. And who will sacrifice them in the rebellion? I feel like Fiore just gets insta-shot, I think, if she actually gets in the rebellion, but I feel I'll kill her later instead. But I feel like there's only going to be a few kills, being Emily, Rhea, Alec, which will be the saddest one, Alejandro, Tom, and Sarah, and Julia, who will all die in the rebellion. And then we have Keys and Knives, and we have 32 minus 7. So we are 25, so between that is 12 and 13. The 12 killers are Emma, Crystal, Spencer, Isidore, Rosa, Duncan, Scott, Topher, Damien, Sam, Chase, Jade, and wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, no, 12. And then we have Noah, Justin, Dawn, Courtney, Lashawna, Sammy, Axel, Raj, Dan, Gret, Ellie, Tess, Hunter, Benji, Hannah, Anastasia, and Fiore being basically the hiders. Fiore is the first kill. Axel is surviving, but I'm sadly saying that Emma will just try and save Noah, while Noah just sulks as she falls to the ground dead at the end of the elimination. I say that Damien will have no chance of killing anyone and dies, and so does Sam. I feel like Duncan is gonna kill Hunter. I feel like Topher is maybe just gonna kill the Shauna, which is shocking, yes. I feel like Crystal will maybe be losing it, and I feel like Hannah sacrifices herself for Benji. I feel like Ellie is Gret is gonna die. I feel like Dan is also gonna be dead as well, and finally, I feel the last kill will go to Justin, making him 17th place, I think. Yeah. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Wait, it was 18 contestants left. So it was 18 times 9 minus 7. So it was actually 155 contestants. Great. In jump rope, Rosa will sacrifice herself, I think, to save people. And let's see the gender ratio actually. Actually, after Rosa getting killed, it is equally matched now. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I mean 8. I feel like we say goodbye to Dawn because she is way too chill. And I feel like someone's gonna push her off like Skull, but he gets also killed. Chase is too snooty, and I think he dies. I feel like Duncan is getting killed, and this means also Courtney is eliminated as well. I feel that Axel will get herself killed. Anastasia gets killed. I think that Sammy and Jade get killed at the same time. I feel like Isidore will die as well. I feel like Benji is safe, so Raj dies instead, and then we have our final 6, who will be going on to Sky's Squid Game. The final round, 3 people have at least need to be killed. But this doesn't happen, of course. So, the first kill out the bunch, I feel like Spencer will get Noah, Topher, and Ellie on her side. And they decide to just get Benji out immediately. But as soon as they try and get Tess, Noah just defends Tess and gets Topher accidentally, Spencer killed, which means the only person that had to go is Ellie. But Noah does a bold move and says, "You three are more likely to win over me." I know I always do this, but I make Noah be killed. Either way, I would say Ellie gets killed and takes Topher with him. I'm joking. And the winners are Noah, Topher, and Tess, who survived the Squid Game. So, as I said, we had 155 contestants. So, in 155th place, I'm gonna say Lindsay, and then Oliver, and then Dave. Where are you, Dave? Tammy, and others. So yeah, literally try my best. I will be posting this the week after I post my this Adventure Camp Carnival Chaos Season 2. So this is how it ends, with 3 people winning the Squid Game, but with a million of losses. But randomly, there's a respawn stream, so everyone survives at the same time. So Noah wins the money with Topher and Tess. They win 456 million divided by 3. That is 152 million to all of them, so they both go rich. So either way, everyone wins at a chance. So yeah, Noah's gonna literally get Emma's tuition done. Help Kitty out. Where are you, Kitty? There you are, Kitty. Help out Owen as well. Wherever he is, he's right here. And help out maybe Spencer, because Noah doesn't kill Spencer, but I feel like either Benji takes Spencer down with him, or Tess just kills Spencer just to defend herself. And everyone just survives at least in this timeline. It's because there's no killing, it's just either parachutes or stuff. I don't know. So, that is it for this video. I hope you liked all 155 contestants. You can say that I'm wrong with some of these, but all of these just kind of make sense in a way. Because either way, more or less, either Devon and Carrie get killed in Mingle, Red Light, Green Light, or the 6th, like Tentathlon. or Sierra making it to the final four and get killed straight after for being a villain. So yeah, that's how we end the Squid Game, and this is the end of season 2/season 3. But I'm gonna count it as just season 2 because this is the full season. If you want me to go on to if you want me to make my own total drama, do you want me to make it season 3 of um um literally Squid Game with my own for own pretty much set of games? Comment down below. I will be including maybe include the floor is lava, tag, um, the long run. I mean the long walk, which is actually a pretty good one to use for the first challenge to replace red light green light. We'll bring back marbles because one challenge has to return, and yeah. So that is it from me. I thank you for watching, and goodbye.